Most people know me, obviously, as Mary Clark. I was born in Immingham. I was born on Princess Street. I was a home birth. I work at Immingham Swimming Pool. I'm actually a fully qualified nurse as well, but through a disability, eventually my job changed. I work with a cross-section of the community from 0 to 80. The eldest gentleman that I taught to swim was 89, and he did his first length when he was 90. They come from all walks of life, and we have great fun, and they tell me what they're doing in the community, and they support what I'm doing in the community, as I do a lot of fundraising. The children's classes range from parent and toddler, where you're doing all the sing-songs, and then the smaller children, which we call preschool children, and then you go right through until you get to your top stages, which is stage 9 and 10, which is competitive swimming. We usually have between 60 and 65 roll up every week, so we feel that we must be doing something right for Immingham. I think swimming is very helpful to anyone. Even if people have got a fear of the water, we actually can, get them to... there isn't anybody I've never been able to teach to swim. You've got to get them to enjoy the water first, have fun, so we do like warm-up exercises in the adult class, and then everybody's laughing at each other, and then you get them going. I personally have found it a great thing to do, especially after I had a disability from my left arm and shoulder and hand, that I've been told by the specialist that I was under at Hull that if I hadn't carried on doing the job I'm doing and swimming all the time, my arm would be like a stroke arm. And so when you've got people who come in and say, oh, I've got diabetes or I've had a slight stroke, that's fine. We've got lots of aids in the water that we can actually use. And if they're diabetic or they've got heart attacks or they're asthmatic, you can also say to them, well, you need to learn to breathe, you need to learn to relax, to enjoy the water and let the water do the work. And I think it's particularly beneficial for people with arthritis, because your weight's taken off your body, you can actually get in the water, and even if you can't swim, you can walk around and do all sorts of exercises with not even swimming, which allows the joints to move, which obviously has to be better for the body and better for you when you get out of the water and to be able to move more mobile. Well, I think that through the Immingham in Bloom, that we've actually seen Immingham being spruced up. We've actually seen that Immingham is on par with Grimsby and Cleethorpes. And I think that if we got the supermarket, which everybody's been craving for, and if they could upgrade the Kennedy Way shopping centre so that we have got a community place in the hub, and hopefully we're going to get the skateboarding for these youngsters. And I just think that Immingham needs somewhere where we can all shout, yes, this is Immingham, this is where I live, and this is where I'm proud to live. I think that you have to look at all the different voluntary projects that go on in Immingham. You've got your Brownies, your Guides, Cubs, Scouts, Beavers, Pilgrim Swimming Club, Pilgrim Football Club. You've got the Air Cadets, Army Cadets, Sea Cadets, Bright Spot, and then there's the elderly people who go along to Blossom Way. And I think that because there are all these people who are working as volunteers, it has to show that there are people out there that have the passion either to work with children, to work with young adults, to work with people with disabilities, whether it's a learning disability or a physical disability, to work with the elderly, to make their lives better. And I just feel that, we're all here on this earth for a purpose, and I just feel if I can help, then I feel that I've done my bit.